Are you looking for the best mesh routers for? In this video we will look at some of the best mesh routers for on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Eero 6 Plus. Wi-Fi standard Wi-Fi 6 speed rating AX3000 range up to 1500 square feet wireless networking security WPA2, WPA3 bands dual band, 2.4 and 5 GHz. Eero was an early pioneer of the mesh networking approach, and in 2019, it got scooped up by Amazon. Then, in 2020, we got two new versions of the Eero mesh router, the Eero 6 and Eero Pro 6, both of which add in support for, you guessed it, Wi-Fi 6. I like the Eero Pro 6 as an upgrade pick, but the standard Eero 6 wasn't quite strong enough for me to recommend it. Flash forward to 2022, and the release of the Eero 6 Plus. With a list price of $299 for a 3-pack, it offers the same strong pitch as the Eero 6, a relatively affordable and easy-to-use 3-piece Wi-Fi 6 mesh setup, complete with a built-in Zigbee radio for connecting things like lights and locks with your network. Best of all, with a faster AX3000 design, up from AX1800 with the Eero 6, and support for full-width, 160 MHz channels, up from 80 MHz, the performance is significantly improved. In my at-home tests, the Eero 6 Plus returned average download speeds that were in the top 10 of the 30 or so mesh routers I've reviewed here, and none of the systems that outperformed it offer as good a value. Its upload speeds were strong as well, and it works great with previous gen Wi-Fi 5 client devices, too. That's important, because gadgets like those still comprise the majority of Wi-Fi devices in our homes. With 3 mesh devices for $299 and range of up to 4,500 square feet, it's an excellent pick for large homes, where that additional extender will come in handy. Read our Eero 6 Plus review. Number 2. Netgear Orbi AX6000. Wi-Fi standard Wi-Fi 6 speed rating AX6000 range up to 5,000 square feet wireless networking security WPA, WPA2 bands tri-band, 2.4 and 2.5 GHz, at a retail price of $699 for a 2-pack. The AX6000 version of the Netgear Orbi is too expensive to recommend outright, but if you just want one of the fastest mesh routers money can buy, look no further. With full support for Wi-Fi 6 and a second 5 GHz band that serves as a dedicated backhaul connection for the router and its satellites, the powerful system has been downright impressive across multiple years of speed tests, with top wireless speeds of nearly 900 Mbps at close range in our lab. That's one of the fastest numbers we've ever seen from a Wi-Fi 6 mesh router in that test, and it only fell to 666 Mbps at a distance of 75 feet, which is still faster than we saw from the Nest Wi-Fi up close, just 5 feet away. Things got even more impressive when we took the Orbi AX6000 home to test its performance in a real-world setting. With an incoming internet connection of 300 Mbps serving as a speed limit, the system returned average speeds throughout the whole home of 289 Mbps to Wi-Fi 5 devices and 367 Mbps to Wi-Fi 6 devices, including speeds at the farthest point from the router that were 95% as fast as when connecting up close. That's an outstanding result, and it's held up as I've continued my controlled mesh router speed tests, which repeatedly show that the AX6000 Orbi's downloads and uploads marry speed and stability better than just about any other mesh router on the market. Again, the problem is the price. $699 is simply too expensive for most folks, especially given that you'll need a connection of at least 500 Mbps in order to notice much of a difference between this system and others we like that cost less than half as much. Read our Netgear Orbi AX6000 review. Number 3. Nest Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi standard Wi-Fi 5 speed rating AC 2200 range up to 2200 square feet wireless networking security WPA3 bands dual band, 2.4 and 5 GHz. Several years ago, Google Wi-Fi became a breakout hit thanks to its easy setup and its ability to spread a fast, reliable Wi-Fi connection throughout your home for all of your connected devices. Then, there was Nest Wi-Fi, a second-gen follow-up that adds in faster internet speeds and a better-looking design, plus Google Assistant smart speakers built into each satellite extender. It was an immediate standout in our tests, and our top recommended mesh router prior to the arrival of Wi-Fi 6. Nest Wi-Fi debuted at $269 for a 2-pack with the main router and one range-extending satellite, but now there's a new, third-gen follow-up called Nest Wi-Fi Pro that adds in support for Wi-Fi 6E. That system failed to wow us, though, and in the meantime, the second-gen Nest Wi-Fi is still a solid mesh router that costs a lot less than before, down to as little as $140 for a 2-pack when it's on sale. On average, the Nest Wi-Fi notched the fastest top speeds that I saw in my tests from any Wi-Fi 5 mesh router, and faster speeds than some of the Wi-Fi 6 systems I've tested, too. It also aced our mesh tests, never once dropping my connection as I moved about my home running speed tests. I never caught it routing my connection through the extender when connecting directly to the router was faster, either, which is a common pitfall for mesh connections. Make no mistake, the lack of Wi-Fi 6 support means that the second-gen Nest Wi-Fi is a somewhat dated system at this point, but it does include support for modern features like WPA3 security, device grouping and prioritization, and for X4MUMMO connections that offer faster aggregate speeds for devices like the MacBook Pro that can use multiple Wi-Fi antennas at once. It's also fully backward compatible with previous-gen Google Wi-Fi setups, which is a smart touch. All of it is easy to set up, easy to use and easy to rely on. Among dual-band mesh routers, I'd much rather have a top-of-the-line Wi-Fi 5 system than an entry-level Wi-Fi 6 system, and even among new competition, the Nest Wi-Fi mesh router fits that bill. Read our Nest Wi-Fi review.